Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Well, guys, here we are. We've made it. This is now going to be the second map and our very first pistol one to start things off. It is going to be Goliath going for a pretty aggressive play this far here on through the long area. Pretty much not being opposed by any players here from TLY, but now Goliath, they are seeing the players here, and it's thus far looking quite good here for the Goliath players. Heartbreak, though, will now reveal him his position here from Get Right. And now this is still going to be somewhat of a doable round here for TLY. They can still make it work here, but it's going to require some crisp shooting. They do have the man, Pandas and Creation, coming on through here, and that's a nice shot there from the man. I'm not sure if the bomb's actually planned there for long, but I don't think it's even necessary. Conspiracy here with the flank, and the round is pretty much over here for Creation. He's stuck there in such a hard position, and that's going to allow for Goliath to pick up the very first round. And not just any round, a pistol round. This means that Goliath, they do have themselves the early 1-0 lead, but TLY, how are they going to approach this one? Looks like it is going to be some nades being pushed up. Okay. With the nades coming into play, I am hoping to see them coming in through long. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. You have 3 of the individuals running in through long. There's really no one here from Goliath to take any of this nade damage, so that's a bit problematic. But, it's okay, but I guess you can say it's not that big of a deal, all things considering. It would have been nice for TLY to do some damage, early damage with the grenades, maybe even recover a rifle on the back of it. However, because they have hyper focus right now in the long area, they've completely abandoned short. That's going to allow Goliath to have themselves some easy control here. And for Goliath, their next goal is to try to mop up some of these remaining TLY players, which I can't really say is an easy endeavor. You can see that they're kind of struggling here, limiting these last remaining TLY players. In fact, Creation might even get a kill here, like Devin solo in HP. Easy kill here, he picks up the MP. But now there's Masker here with the MAC-10. This should be, quite an easy affair for him. These players are unarmed after all, however, oh no. Oh no, they just ran into it. It was as if the lambs ran into the slaughter. As they were hoping, okay, we might just run away from the guy here in long, but as they run through the double doors, there's another player there just ready and waiting. Now, this is, of course, the purchase here from TLY, as they have invested in the M4s. Not a lot of utility, though. That's the one thing I want to stress here. There's not a lot of utility for TLY to work with. So one of the things they're going to hope to get is some of these early frags here. That's why we do have 2 of the players pushing in for short. Interestingly enough, Creation seems to be the only guy here. He does have his teammate, the man, coming in, but he gets caught out the middle of open, and this is now looking good for Goliath. They've acquired themselves bombs control. Looks like the bomb plant will be coming in any time now, and with the bomb being planted, that's the thing right now. If you're TLY, do you want to even attempt this retake? Because retakes on the B-bomb side are very difficult. Masker still holding the angle. While Top reigns in. He's going to go for the peek, though. That's going to allow him to find the first kill done. The second one to boot. His third and total into the round. And I think Zip might just get their last kill there in Heartbreaker, as we do see the players trying to save that AUG of his, but yeah, that's the question. Can he even save the gun at this point? It's now meant to be 3 rounds right now for Goliath, as they're having thus far a pretty good start here on the Dust 2 terrorist side. Okay, it's back to eco territory for the TLY squad. There's, ooh, the man! He actually lands the headshot as well. That's a great early pickup. But this still being an eco route, the problem still remains. They are only with pistols here. At a team like Goliath, they have the rifles to work with here, so even though they might have lost one of their players here, in a 4-on-5 situation like this one, it's still looking very good for Goliath to secure it. Though, finding shots like that is a fine way to start things off. Zip zip, moving in there with AUG. In fact, all 3 players here from Goliath are here in the short area. Not a big fan of them entering the site through short. It's a bit problematic. There's a lot of angles you can get very easily exposed from, and also gun down from Deviants. Moving in there. Heartbreaker reveals his position from short, and right now Conspiracy might just reconsider his efforts of planting the bomb for short. And the man though, ooh, can he land the headshot with the scout? That's the thing he's looking for. But it looks like he's gonna get headshot himself. Now it's all up to Pandas here, and he is still very much along here. Very low HP, and an easy kill for Conspiracy. Alright. Toly have themselves a pretty good looking investment in this 5th round. They now have an 8 LP in the hands of Heartbreaker. The other guys also doing quite fine here in the weaponry department. And they're going for a bit of an aggressive play there towards short. There is a guy in the lower tunnel area, so he might just be the one to punish said push from Toly. And the thing is though, there's only one player here on the side, that's Heartbreaker. And he can get very easily overwhelmed here in Conspiracy. Oh, this is good right now for Goliath. He just might find some great timing here because they didn't really check the lower tunnel area, and that's Conspiracy with the first one and the second one. They have no idea about that push even being a possibility, and that's how they get overwhelmed. There's really nothing the man in creation can do at this point other than to try and save their guns. That is their best possible scenario. And as we do see, they're still trying to go for the attempt. I can't really blame him with Conspiracy. Without him, that could possibly been a round for TLY. But Conspiracy has found some very great timing. He definitely heard the players, making a lot of noise there in short, actually peeking on through from short to middle, gathering that information and thinking, okay, there's no one here. Looks like it is going to be just a hit on the 8 bombs to through long, but they didn't really check the position for Conspiracy. He allows the players to back away to the side, and that's where Conspiracy is able to pounce. Some early damage being dealt here between the players with snipers. Playing up a Molotov for the double doors, it looks like. And Conspiracy's got the game sense. He's actually anticipating such a push take place. And now Heartbreaker! With 2 quick deagle shots, he stops the push from happening on the short area. However, I wonder what's going on there in the tunnels area. Conspiracy clearly anticipates the second guy to be here. As they're about to begin to make some noise in the tunnels. We might just see a rotation take place here. Now as they find the guy here in tunnels, it's pretty obvious. There's a possibility that the site won't even have any defenders, but they're still keeping it slow here, Goliath, and that's been problematic. You want to try to make this push happen as quick as possible. There's the man getting a shot with a scout. He's going to try to go for the wallbang. He actually lands it on Deviants. And there's still a huge gap in the smoke. Heartbreaker. Oh, yes, he sees the player's arm sticking out. That's been problematic here for Goliath. Deviants and Conspiracy. They clearly know where the remaining players will come from. However, they don't really have a lot of time to work with here, so you're going to have to get the bomb plant anytime soon. Conspiracy still firing it off with the M4. And the man, he's got the scout. It's a pretty fine weapon. Ooh, that's peculiar. And now with 10 seconds remaining, he has to go for this one. The man, he's only on 15 points of health, but he needs to find the headshot. And he does, somehow. It is going to be tail wide winded one on the back of the man. It was interesting how they played that one. I think they were hoping maybe the guy would come out from the tunnel area. That's why Deviants had his knife out. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Or maybe he thought the player might just be in window, not even close by the double doors. That's also a possibility. But they played that one a bit too slow for my liking. The Goliath side. Can't believe I actually forgot their name at one point. No. It is the Goliath side I was talking about. And here they're pretty much unopposed and long. I think it's because they have Heartbreak there on the sniper rifle with the A side. And he's been quite the nuisance in the past, and looks like he's just given free reign here. And if Heartbreak has the confidence to keep on making these peaks here, that is good. Oh, he finds a second headshot here. And now he even has his teammate backing him up, so it's not looking too bad here for TLY. But, oh, hello. This is an odd situation. You have Conspiracy in one part of the map. He's here on the B side, and you have Zip Zip here in the long area. And I guess Conspiracy was able to take over B side. Zip Zip began rotating, but now it's pretty much down to him and his solo effort. Now, he definitely knows the positioning of one of the TLY players. The man was somewhere close by the B side, but apparently he had no idea about Esker. That will be the second round here for TLY, as they do get themselves a second round on the CT side. And with this round going in their favor, we can see that the money situation isn't looking that great for Goliath. It's really not looking that great. And because it's not looking great, this is a good opportunity as any for TLY to try and diminish the scoreline difference. They should be able to pick this one up, all things considering. Goliath, only with the pistols here. Yes, the Kelvar as well, but not much to work with here. Smoke being thrown out. Double Molotov as well. That is extra damage, of course. And now with the pistols coming into play, like, one thing to note about the pistols is that the pistols are very effective in the close quarters engagements. So in this case, we have 5 of the Goliath players here in short. And the bomb side, the A side in this case, doesn't really have any defenders other than Heartbreak. So Heartbreak might just land the first shot though, but can he land the second one as well? Yes, he does. There's going to be a lot more players coming in here. And the pistol is not able to find any damage thus far. They do get a bomb plant, which is a good benefit. But yes, this is going to be just a cleanup here on the ace side. 8-0 is going to be hitting the floor. Now it's 3 rounds here for TLY. Good pickup for them. A solid pickup in the sense that they haven't lost a single team member. And that's going to be extra money in their pockets because they don't have to reinvest in this case. On the other side of the spectrum, Goliath must invest. I mean, this is where they can go for the purchase here. And 8 will be in the hands of 8-0. The other guy is sticking with the AK-47s. Ooh, he might just get this one. He sees the player in his crosshairs. All he has to do from that point onward is press mouse 1, and yeah, even though that was a nice attempt from creation, the problem was that the MP9 wasn't able to do that much damage. And now Goliath, they're in a position where, yes, they can plant the bomb here. They punch in the numbers. And TLY, I don't think they're going to be retaking the site anytime soon. Let's be real. Retake the B side is difficult. You want to try to do it when you do have, at the very least, like 1 man advantage. In this case, TLY are even in a disadvantage, so the obvious choice, go for the save. Deviants, though, he's on the hunt, though. And because he's on the hunt, he might just find some of these players. Though, yeah, Esker and Heartbreak gonna be backing away here. Gotta keep their weapons in long, hoping they can survive this one. And Lady Luck might have it, they will. Now, of course, TLY don't have to break the bank to reinvest in a round like this because they had kept up some of that money beforehand. So that's a good thing here for TLY. Though there might be some problems if, say, they end up losing this round. That could be a bit problematic here for the CT side. And now Massacre with the AWP, though. Ooh, he's not quick enough. Heartbreak is that tad bit quicker. He finds the first kill here. And now I think this is going to be a bit of a slower round here for Goliath. They lost one of their players here, and because the player ended up dying here, I think Adaro might have to step up here with the AWP. Heartbreak has been doing a solid job here on the defensive, I'm not going to lie. When it came down to holding the A side, Heartbreak has been the line of defense that you could really count on for him to get a kill or two. Right now, oh no, that's the plan right now from Goliath. They baited out the rotation there, but it's not commitment on the A side. It is, in fact, the hit here on the B side. And this is a very nice strategy here from Goliath, as they're now going to be able to punch in the numbers here. This is, again, like a round they must take here. Creation, though, it does peek on out here. So that makes things a bit more interesting. This is now a retake is a bit more plausible for TLY because they have a player here in the tunnels area. And now as the other guys are coming in, though, yeah, their position has been compromised. And now Conspiracy throws down, yep, chucks in another Molotov here. Ada going for the casual no-scope. And this round is pretty much over here. Creation just has to go for the save at this point. That's going to be a save for him, and the Goliath players, 7 rounds going in their favor. That's not bad. This is now a pretty solid terrorist half. A pretty honest, and honestly, a fine terrorist half indeed. So what they've got here right now is comfortable. But because this is still the first half here, and we've kind of reached the middle stages of it, there's still a possibility for a team like TLY to get some of these rounds on the board. Hadero, hoping to spot out someone there, but it's not meant to be. Oh, again, the short push. Except this time around, the short push is going to go on all the way here for top middle. And they've got no idea about it here, Goliath. That is quite peculiar. Even though there is a player there in low tunnels, I don't think they have the intel. This is interesting right now. The players, 2 of them coming in from the tunnels area. Oh, Ader. Oh, that's some sick timing. He spots out the player there, and now Massacre can finish it off. Yeah, that was crucial. That was some great timing. Thanks to Ader just deciding, hey, I'm going to take a quick look here on the left side. Oh, there's players pushing on through. Something's not right. And yeah, another round where Goliath did come out on top victorious. For the man and Creation, nice shots like that are going to help. But they won't win the round, that's for certain. Oh. Interesting, Conspiracy going for the straight up pre-fire there. Hoping for Creation to just, you know, walk into his bullets. Right, the 12th round is upon us, folks. We do see TLY going for a bit of a purchase here, though. It's not looking that great. It's, like I said, a partial investment. It's where you go for the upgraded pistols, if you have a bit more money to work with, even the Kevlar as well. But again, this is not a round where you should anticipate TLY to come out victorious. But they can still do some damage here, like Heartbreak, holding a very tight angle, but he will be eliminated by Conspiracy. And the round is over. 9 rounds here for Goliath. And only 3 for TLY. Now we will see a purchase coming in here, and even a pause taking place. That's quite peculiar. I'm not really sure which team has decided to go for the pause here, but it's not your standard tactical pause. If anything, it kind of looks like it is more of a technical issue. It's alright with it being a technical issue. I do hope the fix is going to come sooner rather than later. But yeah, I guess we can actually take a look at what's going on here on the other part of the broadcast, because there's also Sinisters playing against Vinco, and for now it is going to be Sinister to win the very first map. And now we do have our second map coming into play. Okay, that's an update, a brief update of what's going on there on the other stream here. Wait, what's else there? I think these are actually, yeah, these are in fact the last couple of games here in the close qualifiers. I guess I could give you, a brief rundown of what has actually happened today. Like I said, there has been a lot of stuff going on here. So first of all, we had our upper bracket matches. It was, of course, Energy picking up the win against XD, Big Five win against Landon, Sinister losing to TLY, and Goliath win against Vinco. Now this is actually now one of the last upper bracket matchups here. It is, of course, TLY going up against Goliath, and after that, the winner of this matchup will have to face Energy. And from what I've seen, like, Energy have been playing some great Counter-Strike, some truly great Counter-Strike. No Conspiracy though. Good shot from him. That's gonna stop the players from pushing forward, but even though in a scenario like this, it's still quite doable here for TLY. They still have Heartbreak here on the bomb site, like I mentioned earlier. He's been quite a thorn in the side here of Goliath. Because now the players are pushing forward here. They're actually going to play this one safe here, TLY, not investing in the straight-up duels here, though the man might just spot at one. That's a good pickup for him, and he goes in for the jump spot. Oh no! He almost gets it done on Zip Zip, but it's not meant to be for now. Heartbreak. The AWP. He can try to go for a wallbang there, and he lands the headshot. No wallbang necessary. The players here. Oh, that's some. Ooh, that's some weird timing. I'm not even sure why Massacre goes for such a wide peak. But look at this Conspiracy. He's coming in with a big flank. This is now an opportunity where they can try to stick the defuse here, but it's a fool's game. Molotov raining in. No defuse to speak of, and Heartbreak has gone down as well. Conspiracy finds the 4K. And Goliath secured themselves double digits. Now, with double digits in their possession, that is a lot. That is definitely a lot. A lot of rounds here on the terrorist side of Dust Team. Now, we do see that TLY for them. It is going to be back to this weird limbo where they can't make a proper investment. They just have to go for the purchase here of the upgraded pistols. It's a shame how it's working out here for TLY, but it is what it is. Now, for those who are tuning in right now, folks, welcome to the broadcast. This is, of course, now our best of 3 series of TLY versus Goliath. Our very first map was, in fact, Inferno, and it did go in favor of Goliath. And now this is our second map of the best of 3, and the winner of this one will have to face off Energy in the upper bracket finals. Oh, that's going to be an awkward exchange here. Never a big fan when you're up against pistols and you're making a push on the B bomb. So there's so many angles you have to check, and right now, even the players with the mere pistols, they're doing a fine job at securing this round. Oh no, will they actually check the player towards Gar here? Deviance going on through, and okay, that's one way to approach that round. Spins around with the AK-47. Still gets the kill though. Still gets the kill, even though he doesn't abide the physics of Counter-Strike. TLY going for the early long setup here in long, which is standard practice on a map like this too. pretty much want to have 3 of your players coming in early on there to deter any players from pushing forward. But the problem is, though, Goliath, they don't abide to that law. They haven't gone for the early push. They've waited just a little bit, and now they're decimating every single long player. And I must admit, this round seems to be pretty much over here for TLY, even though the man finds a nice shot through the smoke. This round is kind of over for the rest of the roster. As it is, I think the man standing. As he gets taken down, it is 12 rounds here for Goliath on the terror side of this too. That has been a solid performance, definitely. A very solid performance, a performance they can be very happy about. And with that performance ending here on the T side, oh boy, they're now on the CT side. And for what I've seen in the past year of a team like Goliath on the CT side, it was also quite good. You know, we remember the CT side of Inferno. That was also a pretty one-sided affair. So now that we're here on the 2 CT side, well, it's quite hard to predict a victory here for TLY, but let's see. Now it is going to be a fast play here towards the B side. It looks like Conspiracy, hoping to line some of these headshots, but not a single one of them goes his way. The Tapstone, on the other hand, do work out here for the man, but there's Adro with a big flank, and he also has Zip Zip to help him out. This is looking quite good right now for Goliath, as they're continuously going for these pushes here. Now there's a lot of action going on here, but we still see Panda here, hoping to want to fight that guy in window. But we also have Zip Zip going down. Now it's off to Adro here, not the best position here. In the window area, he can get very easily overwhelmed. Oh, that's a nice shot from him. He anticipates, ooh, the second guy to be there, but Creation gets the better of him. And that's going to be the pistol round picked up here for TLY. A force spike coming into place from Goliath. Okay, that's quite interesting because more often than not, a team like Goliath would probably go for, you know, a standard eco here. But because they realize they can pretty much grasp victory at this point, they do decide to go for the force spike here. Let's see if that's the right call. Conspiracy. Holding the angle with the 5-7 though. If we are going to be seeing some engagements here, I think it is going to be happening here towards middle. That's where Heartbreak takes down Adaro. And now where do the remaining TLY players go through? If they're going to make their way through long, the problem is there's a pretty decent setup there. So, uh-oh, look at this. There's Deviants and Zip Zip giving up the kills here. Deviants finding a second one. And now he's even has the players to help him out. He does have Massacre there, but he is quite low in HP. He tries to back away, but it's not meant to be. However, Conspiracy is the scout. Yeah, he can do some damage here. 40 seconds remaining. I think TLY might just continue on moving forward on the bomb side. However, Conspiracy has no idea where the players could be at this point. So he has begun to question himself. Where are they? Oh, the crossover's long. Oh, that's only the tag, not the kill. And now there's the kill as well. We're down to the scout on scout battle. And that's going to be Heartbreak to get it done. And now this is, yes, this is now the full eco here from Goliath. Something I wasn't anticipated to see pretty much at the end of the pistol round, but we've gone there a bit later than sooner, but anyhow, we have reached the same destination. Bit of a nade stack here towards long, but it is ineffective to say the least. Not a single TLY player gets, I shall say, loses HP. The Mad can actually check towards Blue Hut. Oh, he does. That's still quite an uncommon position to check. However, it's still looking quite good here for TLY. Thus far, the cleanup is going on nice and smooth. Not a single player taking a massive hit here for TLY. And by this rate, it is going to be the 6th round here for TLY. 6 rounds for them, and still the 12th for Goliath, which is, it is a pretty daunting scoreline, all things considering. However, if TLY going to keep up their streak here on the T side of this too, it's still possible for them to make this game somewhat more competitive. Oh, a straight up commitment to the B side, it looks like. TLY have their players coming through. They eliminate the guy on plateau, and ooh, Hadero. He peeks so now that wide, and that's an easy kill for TLY. Again, the bomb site is in their control. It's going to be very difficult for a team like Goliath to go for the retake because, again, it is the B side of Dust 2. It's very hard to retake in a situation like this. And again, they're just going to have to conceal this round for the opponents. Of course, if Goliath save the weaponry here, that's an important bit. If they save the weaponry here, they can keep it into the next round and still have a pretty beefy purchase. Ooh, that's a bit problematic, isn't it? If they would have had all 3 players surviving, yeah, for sure, go for the investment. But because they only have the 2 guys remaining, yeah, I think at this point you're just going to have to keep it a friendly eco. Yes, you still have Massacre with the FAMAS and Zips with the AWP, so that's a good thing for Goliath. Ooh, that's an early confrontation here in short. Oh, Zip. He can't find a single kill there. He had no idea that the players would be that quick up here. And this is Creation. Right now, he does get the kill there on Adero. And the remaining players of Toly shouldn't have a difficult time cleaning things up here. This is... That was a pretty awkward exchange. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty awkward. Also, Conspiracy has recovered a sniper rifle. So that's pretty nice. But though, I'm not sure why he's shifting towards the bomb site ever so closer. Like, with him having the AWP in his hands, he just wants to save it at this point. His team is not at the best economical standpoint, so it's quite important for him to keep that AWP instead of going out here and dying, as simple as that. Of course, a team guy like Goliath can still very easily reinvest in an AWP, but that would have been, what, $4,750 saved. That's a lot of money in Counter-Strike terms. And surprisingly enough, TLY has won 5 rounds in a row. And 5 rounds in a row on the T side of Dust 2 is not an easy cookie, so something is really working out here for the TLY players. They're doing a fine job at securing some of these kills here. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, as a team like Goliath have gone for the investment. I mean, it's not looking that great for them, let's be real. Yeah, they have the rifles to work with here, but where's the utility? It's pretty much non-existent, if I'm being honest. So that is a bit of a problematic case here for Goliath. They still have high fragging individuals, though. And here on the city side, that's also quite important. Oh, the Molotov is going to force out SGR here, but he still wins the fight. Of course, there was a good flash burn out there from Pandas, I'm not going to lie. But I'm still quite surprised that he still survives that situation here. However, Zip with the AWP. They'll be taking the hit now from Esger. And now the player's going to continue on pushing forward. Pandas even picks up the AWP. Hoping to spot the player there. He actually secures it on Adero. And somehow this game, in fact, is falling apart here from Goliath. Yes, at one point, they had a significant 12-3 lead. But this is not going to be 6-0 for... Yeah, this is not going to be 6-0 for the likes of Teal White. That's quite insane to put it in context. And now again, for them, it is back to the save, try to keep these weapons here in their hands. And I even saw, I think it is going to be a pause picked up here for the Goliath players, and understandably so. Like, they haven't found their groove, I guess you'd call it. They haven't found their groove thus far here on this side of the map. And now, oh, there's some good shots coming in. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yes, this is the important bit I want to talk about. This is now a timeout being picked up here by the Goliath side, and quite understandably so. They've gone for the timeout here because they have lost now 6 rounds in a row, and that is a bit, well, dissatisfying to say the least. So with the timeout taking place here, what is the discussion that's going on there in the camp of Goliath? From what I've seen, I do believe the Goliath players are actually playing in a LAN environment. At least that's what I'm seeing from their social media. I'm not sure if that's the case, guys, but that's what I seem to be the case. And, you know, with them playing in such an environment, it's going to be quite easy to, you know, get your ideas across. Because if you're sitting in a team speak, right, you have 4 of your teammates, or shall I say, you have yourself and 4 of your teammates, you're all sitting in, say, a team speak. It's not that easy to get ideas across, but if you're able to, like, stand up, go to your teammate's screen and say, this is what we're going to be doing, you know, not necessarily punch the screen, but, you know, point at the screen and say, this is what we're going to be doing, this is how we're going to approach it. That allows a lot easier communication. Oh, he sees the head. He sees the head, heartbreaker, and I think on the back of it, they might just contest this B-bomb site. We have 5 players there from Teal White, all of them in that tunnels area. Then now he picks up the AUG though. Adro, that is a very powerful weapon in his hands. Pandas though, does get the kill there on Zip. And this is the thing right now. Teal White is picking up these kills on different parts of the map. First of all, they got the kill there on the B side. Then they got the kill in middle. And now they're getting a kill here in long, and they're going to commit here. Oh, Massacre! You find some great kills right now, and this is still a round where a guy like Adro is in a fine position to make this one work. He is going for the big flank, though. They might begin to realize where he's coming from. That's the thing. The bomb is planted there in the middle of open. Pandas, though. Ooh, he's not looking towards the player now. We're down to the one-on-one. It's all up to Adro. He should anticipate the player to be there on the site. However, time's ticking, and now he could be anywhere. Adro sees him. And Esker is going to come out on top. That's now 10 rounds for Teal White. That is 7 rounds in a row for the terrorists here. This is, if anyone's feeling pressure, it probably is the Goliath guys here. Like at one point, they were looking very solid. They ended the half 12-3, and from that point onward, they still haven't picked up a single. Yes, that's the thing. A single round of the CD side. That is abysmal for a team like Goliath. They have to start winning some rounds here, if I'm being completely honest. Otherwise, it could very easily become a choke. Now, Conspiracy, he's sitting on 26 kills here. He definitely had a stellar first half and a bit of a quiet second half. TLR being quite careful in their approach right now. They are going to be deploying the necessary utility to take over some long presence, but they have a good crossfire set up here. A very good crossfire set up here by Goliath. A Molotov running in, as well as the grenade is going to deter Pandas from peeking any further. And this is good right now. This is a scenario which we haven't really seen Goliath play, where they have such a big advantage. But as I say so, it's still a 3-on-2. It's still going to go either way here, and the man's going to Gonna go for it. He's gonna win the fight against Massacre. I think they realized that they've also killed a B defender. And with that being the case, they can just commit right now to the B bomb site here. The man is the last individual standing. He's gonna pick up the bomb and head it over towards the A bomb site. I think he kind of anticipates Deviants to be somewhere in the middle. And in fact, that's why he's gonna be planting the bomb here in a safe position right now. The man is in a good spot to actually try and clutch this one out. However, Deviants, he might just find the timing though. Ooh, is he anticipating the player to be there? No, he's got no idea about it. The man should secure this one. He now even picks up the AWP. This is going to make matters that much harder here for Deviants. He doesn't have time to work with here. He needs to find the headshot here and needs to find the kill here, and Deviants wins it. I'm not sure what the man was thinking. Like, he's got an AWP. He can hide in the pit, and he pretty much wins the round. That's the simpler nature of it. He could have very easily just hit in the pit. The bomb's planned for him, and he could have won the round. Some mistakes, and it cost them. It cost them quite dearly. That's going to allow Goliath to pick up the first round here on the CD side of Dust 2. Smoke grenade for the cross. Oh, and this is also quite interesting. We have seen TLY pick up 7 rounds in a row, but they don't have a good economy, in fact. Imagine, they end up losing this round, their money is in a horrible state of affairs. Oh, again, Goliath with the long presence here, and this round a lot more utility being deployed here, and it's looking pretty good here. Another find hole here from Goliath, at least from Deviants it is. Massacre, though, does get the 1 kill. Panda still lives and tells the tale for another day. And there's still a couple more players remaining here from the TLOL side. Now, this is good, in fact, for Panda. He's sitting here with only 3 points of health, but he does have the AWP. That's the thing, how you want to approach it. The low HP player, with him having the AWP, he can still have impact in a round like this. Adro, though, the Molotov is there. That forces him out to peek on out. And now Pandas. 3 points of health. Not even the wallbang, but the kill. 14 rounds right now for Goliath. And that's the thing. That's a crucial round to win. Let's take a look at the money here for TLY. It's looking bad. Pretty much on all players except for the man and Esker is looking pretty bad. So I would presume this is going to be the round where, yeah, it's just going to be a partial investment. You know, some of those upgraded pistols coming in, and that's about it. So again, another great opportunity, a fine opportunity for Goliath to secure a round. Five players in the tunnels. Something tells me it is going to be a commitment here at the B side. Massacre is doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but now this is where Adora can come on in. And there we go. 2 of the players, they are able to secure the B bomb site push without even losing, I think, a single point of health. That's impressive. And now this is the big round. This is where TLY, if they want to make the comeback happen, they must secure 5 rounds in a row, and that is no easy affair, especially going up against a team like Goliath. Conspiracy. About to hit the 3rd bomb, in fact. He's been playing that well here. He had a much better start, I'd say, on the T side, but here, even on the C side, is able to find some impact. And talking about impact, look at that grenade. As it explodes, it does so much damage on the TLY players. Softens them up. And now we're in an interesting position here. The Goliath guys have got themselves some fine weaponry to work with, and I think they're going to be playing back with their passive setup. Though I do see a chink in their armor. The thing is, middle's not being watched out by anyone. It's in fact Adoro here, and now as the push is taking place here in short, that may not be too necessary here, but Zip, he should have landed that kill every single day of the week. But somehow he misses, and now Goliath. Adoro goes for the jump. Oh, he lands the shot. He gets it done here, but Adoro still be able to back away towards CT spawn with the bomb being dropped. And the bomb being dropped in CT of all places. That's not too good right now for TLY, and Deviants finds 2 massive kills. This could very much be it. Heartbreak left in a 1-on-2 up against Deviants and Adero. And the biggest problem is not that he can't win these gunfights, is that he doesn't have a lot of time to work with. The bomb's dropped there in elevator, so he's gonna have to recover it somehow. And with very little time to work with, that's gonna be quite difficult. He does put down the smoke, but there is a massive gap there. He did make the noise of jumping down, and now he's gonna head on over back to the bomb site. He's gonna have to commit to the bomb site plant. Adero gonna jump on through, hoping to find the kill. It doesn't land though, but Heartbreak finds the first one, and now it's all up to Adero and Heartbreak. Heartbreak pulls out the AK, and he gets the kill. He wins the round for the team, and there's still a lifeline for TLY. It's not over just yet, folks. The game is very much on. Yeah, but maybe they could have played that one a bit better, I'd like to say. And if you're in the position of Adero, it probably would have been better to maybe ship his way up the ramp and then have, you know, some better communication with his teammate from short. Then I think that's a round of victory. But Adero, with him going there with the jump peak, I don't know, that wasn't the brightest of ideas. On the other hand, if you do recall earlier, it did work out for him, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, I guess you could look at it. TLY, though, A-side control has been pretty much handed to him. There's not a single player here from Goliath actually holding on to the A-bomb side. We have a couple of the players here in long. The other 2 players also going to be coming in for short. So this is still a very interesting matter of case here. Conspiracy, Adero, and Adero again to find the kills. It's going to leave it all up to Pandas, and we actually didn't even see a single kill there from the guys in short. But anyhow, folks, that is going to be the victory here for Goliath as they do secured, and they're going to be heading over to the upper bracket final where they will face against Energy. That should be quite an interesting best of 3, but it's not going to happen today. Anyhow, guys, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I've been learning to pronounce some of these South African team names as well as the nicknames of the players. Can't really say it was too easy, but it's a learning experience nonetheless. It's been quite a tiresome broadcast. We had 4 best of 3s today, and that's going to be it here. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I'm a bit tired here. I'm definitely going to be taking a nap. It's the right time for me, at least. But for you guys, hope you had a fine time watching the show. I hope to see you all next time, as we're still going to be covering some of these games here for the CSA closed qualifier. That's going to be it for me. The name has been Sir Danny. Hope you enjoyed, and I will hope to see you all next time. Have a good one.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.